So guys, welcome to today's tutorial. We'll be learning about relative minor and major, and later on we'll be tackling the cycle of fifth and fourth. So let's go straight away to the first one, which is the relative minor and major. The definition of relative minor and major is just simple. It is two different keys with the same set of notes. So when I say two different keys with the same set of notes, that is just like on the C, the notes that we're using on the C major will be similar with the ones on the A minor. So if you've really followed up the previous tutorial on whereby I was showing you the flats and sharps on the, we will be using that to find the relative minor. So the relative minor is found when you just take the sixth note of the major scale, the sixth note of the major scale formula. So that is the relative minor of that scale. So take for example, when we are going to find the relative minor of D, the sixth note from D is B, and you can just write the scale down: D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. So then count the number sixth note on that scale. That is the relative minor. So you can just check out on this piece of paper. When you are doing on the C major, the relative minor is A, as you can see. So you just mark all the sixth note on each major scale, and you can also do that on the flat keys, the sixth note. Now for example, on the A flat, the sixth note is F. So F is the relative minor of A flat. So that's how we find our relative minor. Two different keys with the same notes, and then it's the sixth note on the major scale formula. Hope I'm done with that. So let's go to the circle of fifth and fourth. So the circle of fifth and fourth is just a circle. Just draw a circle that will help us determine the number of flats and sharps on the key. So just draw a circle and then write the major scale from C to G. You just write the on your right. On your right, you just write the major scale of flat of sharp notes, and then on your left, the major scale of flat notes. So we'll be using that to determine the number of flat and sharps. Take for example, on G major, we have one sharp note. So we'll just write there one sharp note. Then on the on the D, we have two, as you proceed to the last one, which is C sharp, which has 7 flats. And then you do similarly to the flat notes on your left. Then after you are done with that, on the inner side of the cycle, we'll be using that part in determining the relative minor of each note, which I've already explained what a relative minor is and how you find that relative minor. So you'll be writing the relative minor of each note as I've explained. So take for example the relative minor of C. We've already defined that is A minor. So you write below the C, you write A minor. and then you do that to the whole circle.